The Galaxy Watch 8 is a watch confused about its identity, but I would say it's actually not a bad thing. Here is our full review of the Galaxy Watch 8. Welcome back to SamMobile TV. You're here with Daniel. Galaxy Watch 8 is an interesting one. Samsung have always had this watch design to be a small pebble shape, circular in design, and no excess sort of trimmings around it. It's just the watch face, and that's it. But this year, Samsung decided to align their design language with the Watch Ultra, as opposed to just giving it its own identity, to try and bring all the watch lineup together under one sort of design language. This new design, along with the increased feature set that pretty much brings parity to the Classic and the Ultra, makes it feel less like a successor to the predecessor and more like, I guess, just an offshoot of the Ultra and the Classic watches. But that isn't a bad thing. It just means it's lost its original identity a little bit. The design to look at looks like a mini Ultra in a way. The extra bezels around the circle display really lean into that sort of squircle design that the Ultra introduced last year. But judging it on its looks wouldn't really be fair. This has been immensely comfortable to wear on your wrist. Often, kind of like how you forget with the Fold you're using a folding smartphone, I forget I'm wearing a watch at all. Because of how lightweight and because of how thin this form factor is, it just rests there comfortably. And the dynamic lug bands really increase the contact with the skin, meaning it sits very flush and doesn't press in. It's kind of like this resting on your wrist as opposed to sort of digging into it. The display that sits inside the squircle housing is stunning. Samsung have increased the brightness of this thing to 3000 nits versus the 2000 that was on the Watch 7 last year, meaning in lots of different scenarios and situations, you're getting a really good display, good colors and good vibrancy and good brightness. That means you're going to get visibility everywhere. And what I really love is that they've maintained that rotating digital bezel that gives you vibration feedback. Makes it really easy to get around. One UI 8 watch also helps with that. Samsung have included the nice One UI animations that you've seen from the phones and brought it over to the watches. You've got really nice fluid quick panel access. You've got really nice notification access now. I really like the way that it's got the little icons at the top there as you sort of swipe through. That's nice. And I like the stackable sort of tiles where you can now have things organized on top of each other as opposed to having to go through individual tiles. It's kind of like what they've done with the Flip too, with that cover screen. Big fan. All of that's great, and I can do a deeper dive into One UI 8 watch when I get my Watch 8 Classic and when my Watch Ultra gets updated. I think that rollout has started, so hit subscribe. The sleek design is nice and comfortable, but I would argue that these buttons are almost too sleek. They very minimally protrude out from the watch itself, which looks aesthetically nice, but does make it difficult to confirm that you've actually pressed it down. There is more advanced health tracking too. And again, that kind of brings that parity up to what the Ultra has got in making it almost the same. Because in here, you've got all of the Samsung Health features that has been brought to the other watch, and the Classic and the Ultra. You've got the running and the antioxidant level. Vascular load is also there. So they've kind of just brought a bit more about it. The antioxidant one is interesting because you have to take your watch off first, and then you've got to use your thumb on the back. So I'll show you how it works. If I go to antioxidant index and hit measure, press the pad of your thumb firmly, start measuring. Okay, so you just got to do this, and then keep pressing the sensor. Eventually, there you go, it's low. Of course it is. And then that will send it to your phone. And then now that's going to be tracking it on your phone as well. It's just annoying you've got to take it off. I get why, because obviously it's got to take the most accurate measurement possible, but now I've got to put it back on. And Samsung watches with their bands sometimes aren't the easiest to get on. And then this band goes underneath there. Done. The watch is just full of nice little touches and interactions though. Like when you have media controls open, it brings up a media icon for you to be able to control it from the watch as opposed to needing to always control it from the phone. Love that. Also supports now bar. So if you've got like a timer set and you close it, you can see the little now bar there that you can then bring up and have 2 little now bar options. Love that too. I have the 44mm Galaxy Watch 8 here, and whilst it does give you a bigger battery, I think you can still probably likely just expect about 48 hours, so up to 2 days, which is okay. Like if you go into the battery settings here, I've got 1 day and 12 hours left after using 22% since I took it off charge last night. And it'll tell me that 13 hours and 46 minutes used. So it's going to give you about that 2-day mark for this size with this battery capacity. They have included some extra battery settings as well. So you now have battery protection. So it can stop charging when the battery level reaches 90%, and then it'll start charging again when it drops down to 85. So that's just going to protect the battery and hopefully make this thing last a little bit longer. The main takeaways for me is being about how comfortable it is to wear. The design feels incredibly light, and the snugness wrapped to the skin is also very comfortable. It just feels nice. Yeah, One UI 8 watch is nice, and I like the touches with the software. But for watches, for me, have always been like a notification and convenience thing. I've never really been this big, use everything on here. I track my health through exercise tracking, and I'll check notifications as they sort of appear, and obviously the time. For me, the lighter design is the hero here. That's the one I appreciate the most, because you wear it, you've got to wear it to sleep, you've got to wear it during the day, you want it to be comfortable, and by gosh, this is. The Ultra, as much as I loved the size of it, it got in the way a lot. Because even when I was typing or something like that, the Ultra would always sort of get in the way of my keyboard, or it just felt heavy. This doesn't feel like that. This is an incredible form factor for a watch, and the design, whilst it might alienate some people, I actually really like it, especially in this black color. If you don't like big bulky smartwatches, but you want a smartwatch that does everything that the big ones do, this is the perfect middle ground, because this is actually more ultra than a standard smartwatch, but it's not as ultra as the other ones. So this could be the perfect solution and option for you. We've got more reviews coming, so make sure you hit subscribe to SamMobile. Go check us out on our website to see news, reviews, and all the latest tips and tricks, and also on our socials, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks.